Now let's see if I get anybody. And there is nobody in my live stream because I didn't do a video, I guess. Probably why. Oh, I could, yeah, I could do that too. Chat with everyone in the studio. Oh, I'm gonna go to 7:15. My first cutoff point. Hello? 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 Hmm. So I added myself, but myself ain't in the basement. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. No, I had somebody. Hi, Joe. Hopefully you can hear me. I was trying something else. Get rid of this. What happened to it? There we go. Okay. I had my mic muted. I didn't know you was there because I was, you know, doing one of these numbers all over to making sure my camera on my phone was. I actually joined my own stream to try something out. So that's what a person like me would do. Join my own stream because nobody else wants to be in here at 7 o'clock. So, and it's going on 7:30. So I thought I'd join my own stream and see if I could talk to myself. Could be three of me, myself, and I on here. If I had another way of getting third one of me up there, boy, that I don't know. That might be a wrong thing to do. Actually, three of me up here arguing. Going to a train show tomorrow around here at the Washington County Ag Center, right around the corner from me over here, and it's I don't know. They technically call it. They're calling it Boonesboro, but some of their addresses say Sharpsburg. Now, unfortunately, it's outside of Sharpsburg and outside of Boonesboro. So, and it's in between Fair Play and or part of Fair Play and I don't know if it's Templeton is how you actually say that. I keep wanting to say Timonium and it's not, but it's Templeton or some name close to. I always get mixed up with Timonium, but it's somewhere down in there, and let's just say it's between Sharpsburg and Boonesboro, technically. So some of their addresses come up Sharpsburg, some of them come up Boonesboro, because I'm not sure if they really know which actual area they're in. Because Boonesboro and Sharpsburg joined one another in places, but so hopefully I'll be able to go over there tomorrow morning, see if I can get some deals. It's all over my nose. Something red. Yeah, I think everybody's lost in this world. If I had the GPS myself, I don't think the GPS would work because I'm already lost. So hopefully I'll be able to go over there early in tomorrow morning and look at some stuff and get some deals because it's not any place like Timodium or any place like that. It's I don't want to call it a small show, but I also don't want to call it a large show, but it's a big show, you might say, um, because it's got a wall in the middle of the building, but it's used part of the Ag Center, so the Agricultural Center. But they do have a wall in the middle of it, and a little cafe or kitchen or whatever you want to call it, where you can get something to eat or coffee, or I think they sell the coffee all day. It's only from like maybe I'm going to say 9 to 2 or 9 to 3 because they cut their hours back, and it benefits the Hagerstown Roundhouse Museum up here in Hagerstown. So that's who puts it on, the Hagerstown Roundhouse Museum. And then also down at the old Antietam Station, which is down in Sharpsburg, they have a big layout in there, and it's supposed to be open tomorrow as well. This is probably the first time I've seen it advertised for months. So I'm thinking they might have remodeled or might have been working on it or something and decided they was going to reopen it this year to the public. And it's part of the Hagerstown Roundhouse Museum also. So they they took the old Antietam Station and actually turned it into a big layout. And it's got a big boiler cover to one of the old original Western Maryland locomotives, I think, that ran through Hagerstown and places. They got that hanging down there on one end of the station on the wall. So I always enjoy to see that because it big old headlights sticking out of the looks like the looks like the boiler covers with the wall, but the headlights sticking out further than anything, really. But they got it all. They got it fenced off so you can walk around the layout, of course. But they got artifacts and stuff like that of the railroad and different stuff. So I haven't been down there for probably since let's see, this is 2024. I'm going to say 2022 might have been the last time, 21 or 22. So it's probably changed around pretty much. They had some mountain stuff or mountain scenery and stuff like that. I think they was working on, and I would imagine if they got enough volunteers working on it, they should have that done this time around, I would think. But I think they was still doing track maintenance and hit and miss stuff and that kind of stuff when I was there last. So pretty neat. And it's of course it's all modeled after the Western Maryland Railway. Probably I don't know if that's modeled after Cumberland, the Cumberland line to Baltimore. or if it's another route that Western Maryland had. Um, I'm thinking, I know the one up at the actual museum, Hagerstown Roundhouse Museum, is Cumberland to, I don't know if it's Cumberland to Hagerstown. It's got Hagerstown stuff in it, but I don't know if it goes clear to Baltimore on that layout. It could. I haven't been to that one probably since my younger years. So they're trying to keep all that alive, and I wish they could have raised enough money to try to save the actual real turntable and roundhouse, but they tore all them buildings and stuff down. Somebody was vandalizing it, throwing rocks and busting the windows, and we can thank the kids of Hagerstown and all them people, I guess, for that back then. But they tore all that stuff down, ripped it all out, and used to have a hump yard up here, too, somewhere. I remember hearing about it when I was a kid, but I never got to visit it when I was a kid. So it's long gone too. They ripped it out. Oh, all that stuff's gone. Besides the CSX yard in Hagerstown and the Norfolk. It's now the Norfolk Southern um, Varbo yard. I think is how you pronounce it. Varvo. Used to be the Shomo yard when Conrail had it when they was around. And before that, it was something else, and it was actually owned by the Pennsylvania Railroad. So back in them days, the N and W, I don't think was coming up here. I think the N and W was using what is now the Winchester and Western line, or in this case, that other name, something in Wisconsin, I think, or Wyoming, whichever it is. I think it's Wyoming. But okay, well, I'm going to get off of here because nobody else in here. Thanks for stopping in, Joe. Nobody yet. Sparky wasn't going live tonight. I think he had something else to do. Nisi can't. Um, I know Ray can't. He's somewhere playing Twinkle Stone or Twinkle Toes Flintstone on a bowling alley. So, yep. See you next time, Joe. Thanks.